Welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia, and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. I hope you guys are having a fabulous weekend, and of course, I want to welcome everyone back. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the family, y'all. So you guys, let's go ahead and get into this reading, okay? As I was doing a pre-shuffle, trying to figure out which decks I was going to use, I picked up several decks. I picked up one deck, and the card said Jezebel on it. And then I picked up another deck and it said Secret Affair. So I don't know if this is going to have anything to do with the reading itself, but I just thought I would mention that. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into things, okay? Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter the space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right. I'm trying to think which deck to use. Let's use this one. I wasn't planning on using it, but let's try using, imprisonment and courthouse. I just literally cut the deck on that, you guys. Oh my goodness. And not part of the plan starts to peek out here. Imprisonment wasn't part of the plan. Oh boy. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest white light. Can we get some energy here for the collective? What does the collective need to know? You guys, it's freezing here today in Texas. It was like 85 the day before yesterday, and today it's like a high of 55, but it feels like it's 40 because of the wind chill. I don't know. I don't know what's up with... Oh my goodness. First card out, y'all. Imprisonment. Oh my goodness. Get a good look at this card. Wow. Two bodies, one soul. Imprisonment? This is getting a little bit scary. Okay. Somebody could be going to prison for two bodies. Phases of the moon. Somebody could be 45 years old, or somebody could be born in 1985. Cut through the confusion. Discernment, intuition, clarity, truth, spiritual, gift of wisdom, intellect, new ideas, foresight, and focus. Clarity, truth. The sword of truth is coming in to cut through the confusion. We have northern lights. Someone could be like living up like in the mountains, up in Canada somewhere. Interesting. All right, what else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? Spirit guides are your shield. I like that. Someone may be needing or being called to work on education when it comes to spirituality. Tapped into the infinite flow of the universe. Wow. You could be tapped into the intimate, oh my God. I almost said intimate, or I did say. Tapped into the infinite flow of the universe. The phases of the moon. The anomalies of the earth. You may be very tapped in. Divine timing. Something could be happening in divine timing. Your spirit guides could be shielding you from something here. You being tapped into the divine to the universe, to the phases of the moon, getting exposed. Something's getting exposed. You can't fix them. Ascend to the highest level of human existence. So you could be very tapped in. You could work with the universe. You could work with the phases of the moon. Somebody's getting exposed. Somebody could be getting exposed for doing some sort of moon magic. Whoever this is, you can't fix them. This could be, this says 60, is that 67? 67 is on this card. 6 and 7 is 13, which breaks down to a 4. Fourth house, home, family, even maternal figure. This energy kind of came out in the last reading. There could be a maternal figure that's getting exposed. Your spirit guides could be shielding you and helping you to tap into the universe and ascend in order to get some sort of truth and clarity about some sort of confusion. This could be coming in divine timing. Oh my goodness. Tea time. Mindfulness, calm, mind, body, in harmony, focused meditation, tea time. Okay, you could be getting some like tea about a person, about a false person, a fake person, a disingenuous person, somebody that's hiding their character. Oh my God. Okay, we're done with that deck. OMG, you guys. Okay, yeah, I'm going to clarify anyway. I was done with the deck anyway. Something could be like messy, falling apart for someone. You could be seeing through something here. You can cut through the confusion about who this false person is. $59. 9 and 5 is 14. So 5, 5th house, pleasure, creativity, romance. Somebody could have been like hiding their true character. This could be somebody you were involved with, or this could be just a friendship, a soulmate like relationship, which could be friend, family, coworker. You fill in the blank. Okay. All right. Let's get some more information. Actually, let's get some tarot first. See what this is about. All right, Holy Spirit, can you tell us about this imprisonment, please? What's up with this imprisonment? Who's going to prison? What do we need to know about this imprisonment? Page of Pentacles. There could be Page of Cups. What? Oh my goodness. There could be a very immature energy here. An immature Leo. There could be like an immature Leo getting a message about going to prison. Or you could be getting a message about someone going to prison. Divine partner. There could be a Leo divine partner going to prison. Doesn't have to be. This could be, yeah, let's find out. What else we need to know about this imprisonment? DEATH. Interesting. There's some sort of ending here. Somebody could have been trying to... There could be a very immature energy here of someone who is supposed to be like loving, This person may have been supposed to have given you something that they didn't give you. This could have been, you know, money, love. There could be some sort of a new opportunity here. But something about endings or even passing. All right, that could be why someone's going to prison, because of some sort of situation where somebody passed away. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This could be something you, oh my goodness. You could be wishing this on this person or people. There could be 1, 2, 3, 4 people, 5 people involved going to prison. I don't know, you guys. Let's keep going. Cut through the confusion. What do we need to know about this? Wow. The moon. So you could be getting clarity about something that was being hidden from you. Something that, a lot of confusion. But your intuition could have told you, like, no, there's something else going on here. Your intuition could have told you, like, something isn't right, that somebody's lying, somebody's hiding something. A twin flame. So this divine partner is like a soulmate energy, like I was speaking of earlier. And then we have twin flame. Now, a twin flame could be coming in and giving you some clarity about something that was hidden. I don't know what your situation is, but that could be the case. Someone could be going to prison as well because they wanted, their wish fulfillment was for you to be gone permanently. This could be, again, a Leo. An immature Leo. This Leo could be getting a message. They could be coming in and trying to manipulate something here. The sun. Leo again. So something's being illuminated. Something that was being hidden is being illuminated. This could be a twin flame that's coming in to tell you something about something being hidden from you. By a Leo, there could be a Cancer and or a Pisces involved, as well as a Scorpio. Ace of Wands and secrets. Yeah, somebody's wanting to tell you about a secret. Some action someone took, an inspired action to do something here, perhaps to take someone out of the picture. Can I get one more for cut through the illusion? This was supposed to remain a secret. This tower. So whatever this person was trying to do here, they were trying to create some sort of tower. This was either endings or actual passing. And this was supposed to be kept a secret. But it's being illuminated. Now, I guess it could be being illuminated by a Leo. Or, yeah, I mean, I don't know. You guys take it how it resonates. Divine guidance and Two of Swords. So you may not be able to see what is going on here. So you're being divinely guided, collective. You're being divinely guided down the right path here because someone's trying to keep something a secret. They want you to be blind to what is going on here. So you could be just blindly following divine guidance in order to protect you. Or to protect yourself, because you know someone's keeping some sort of secret here. Tell me about you can't fix them. Four of Pentacles. So someone is trying to sit on some sort of money. They don't want to give up some money. This could be a feminine. You know that you can't fix this person. You can't make them do something. So you just are waiting for divine guidance. The Empress. This could be a mother energy or this is your energy. But I'm really getting that... I mean, this could be a mother energy that's sitting on this money. Ten of Swords. Wow. They could have really done, they could have really betrayed you here. They could have hurt you. They could have wanted to hurt you. They could have, y'all, the devil. So right now this Empress is coming out as the devil who put 10 swords in your back because they didn't want to get up off some money. They could be working with a Capricorn. We have the Chariot and passion. So they were passionate about moving forward with something. Tell me about getting exposed. 8 of Cups. Somebody could be getting exposed, so they have to walk away from something. Ooh, there's an Emperor here, as well as Temperance. Something is getting exposed here, perhaps about an Emperor, an Aries energy. This could be a boss, a father. This person has to walk away and allow things to recalibrate, to balance. Someone could have blonde hair and blue eyes. Page of Swords and Ace of Swords. So there's some clarity and truth coming in here. Interesting. There could be a Cancer involved as well. All right, tell me about tea time. What's this tea time? What does the collective need to know? Is there some hot piping hot tea that the collective needs to hear about here? What do we need to know? Innocence. The piping hot tea is perhaps about your innocence. The fact that you're an earth angel. You could have walked away from this Emperor as well because you were exposed, or sorry, they were exposed by divine guidance. Something is being illuminated about the situation and the endings. The desire to bring destruction to your life, to someone who's innocent. Tell me about tea time. Legal. Wow, you guys. So 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and legal issues. So somebody invested a lot. They mastered something here. They were trying really hard to send things your way. They were working really hard to send stuff your way. And this could be legal issues they were trying to create for you, an innocent person. What? You could be this person's child. This could be a father energy. Y'all, these family members are... I just heard whack. Oh my God. I don't like talk like that, but these people are messed up. Okay, tell me more about tea time. Legal issues. 10 of Wands. Yeah, somebody was trying to burden you with legal issues. They thought that all the stuff they were sending you was going to work. There's clarity coming in about this. This person could have been doing this to their own child. 3 of Wands. Yeah, they were still hoping that, like, waiting for their ships to come in here. They thought that they were going to be able to send you these burdens and it was going to result in something coming in for them. But there was little growth here. Tell me about one more for tea time. Five of Cups. Yeah, they're in regret. They're crying, they're upset, something didn't work. They're being a false person. or the false people they sent in did not work. Their mask is being removed. And now you're able to see who they are, that they were trying to create conflict here. They were trying to start fights. Huh. We have lovers. Someone could have been sending people in to cause fights, sending lovers towards you that were fake. Huh, justice. Justice for what they are trying to do. There could be a Libra involved. Huh, the vampire. Somebody could be like this. Somebody could be literally vamping your energy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Somebody wanted to put you to take all your energy and put you like in bed, asleep. They wanted to keep you asleep. This is backfiring. The divine is coming in and saying, no, these scales, it's time for these scales to be balanced. Somebody could have wanted you to be sick in bed after like vamping all your energy. King of Cups. Somebody thought this was like, somebody thought this was hold on. What else do we need to know about this fake person? This could be an older masculine that was doing some sort of magic. They were operating under the guise of love, kindness, care, but really they were trying to cause conflicts. Send perhaps lovers in to vamp your energy. Yeah, you're going to be victorious in this situation though. This could actually go public. There could be a Taurus involved. A Leo. Somebody could have been using magic in order to like keep you asleep. They could have been using magic to vamp off of you. Yeah, but there's being a light being shined on something. Somebody could be investigating this. This could be the justice system. You could have gone inward. You could have retreated. You could have done some soul searching and got answers to whatever this is, that somebody was obsessed with your blessings. This false person. Yeah, they could have invested money into something. Yeah, there could be an Aries, somebody who took a leap of faith to do something. We have trash box. Yeah, somebody could have been saying, collective, that they took a leap of faith to talk crap about you, perhaps. Calling you, this high priestess energy, a trash box. Or this person is a low-vibing high priestess that was trying to send you magic. They were trying to F with your intuition. They took a leap of faith to invest in something here. They could have even spent money to do this because they were obsessed with your blessings. Wow. All right, let's keep going. So now someone's going to prison, or they're facing imprisonment, something like that. Again, this was their wish fulfillment. Otherworldly, celestial, extraterrestrial. Somebody could have traveled around the planet to do something. or the reason why something didn't work is because your otherworldly, ancestral, extraterrestrial angels, guides, your spirit guides, your otherworldly spirit guides said, no, I'm sorry, but your wish fulfillment can be causing endings for the collective, taking the collective out, but no, there's other plans for the collective. This is going to go public. The collective is going to be seen in the light that they actually are in, not this fake BS somebody is trying to spin about the collective. Yeah, you're completely happy. You are content. You are very connected to the divine. You're sweet, kind, caring, compassionate, grateful. You could be extremely grateful for your angels, your spirit guides, your otherworldly DNA that has come in to protect you. Yeah, look at that. Guarded. They made it their job to guard you, collective. Your spirit, your angels, your ancestors, your divine team has made it their job to protect you, guard you. Now, this can be taken another way as well. I mean, but it says guarded, secure, safe. So I'm getting this is your energy here. And somebody's upset about this because they were trying to literally cause endings for you that would take you out. This was their wish fulfillment. I don't know why, you guys, but the cards are like flying out of my hands. Tell me about imprisonment. What do I need to know about this? Now, the other thing I can get from this, okay, guys, is that there could be a Leo here that their wish fulfillment was to have you have some sort of ending here and end up in prison. They could have been sending immature people towards you, whether this is masculine or feminine. Somebody could have been like wanting to offer you money to be in some sort of romantic situation here. I didn't want to say this in the beginning, but that's really what I'm getting here, especially with divine partner. This person could have been sending people towards you to pretend like they were your divine partner. They could have been literally offering you money for romance. This person was trying to get you locked up for something. One more for imprisonment. Technology, electronic, internet, computers. So this person could have done something on technology here to follow you, to call you. You could have got weird spam calls. You could be getting weird emails. Somebody could be following you through technology in order to send certain people towards you to make it look like it was like good timing. Like you could notice, right? Like somebody could just appear and be like, okay, for instance, let me use an example and I'll try to be quick with this, okay? For instance, I went to the grocery store one time. I kind of told this story before. I went to the grocery store recently in this last year. And I walked in the store. There's nobody around that could see me, right? And I walked down an aisle. And some guy just pops out from around the aisle. He didn't see me, nothing. And was like, can I get your number? Like, are you married? And I was like, yeah, I'm married, you know. And he was like, you know, I was like, not interested, right? And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, this dude just popped out of nowhere, okay? And he didn't see me, right? There was no way he could see me. Not one person in the store saw me, right? People don't just pop up on you in an aisle in a grocery store and ask for your number and want to try to date you unless they actually saw you first. Like, you don't just pop around the corner and be like, I'm just going to ask the next person for their phone number. No. That's what this situation could be. It could be like weird situations that feel set up to you. Somebody could be talking the lingo, trying to act like, oh, we have so much in common, and it's all like rehearsed and fake. And we have siblings, brother, sister, and candle magic. So there could be a brother and a sister or some sort of siblings that are involved in this, in sending these partners your way. They could know these people. Tell me about cut through the confusion. Ooh. Poison. So you could have been saved. This is why your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guide, your other worldly ancestors in DNA have stepped in here to guard you, because perhaps somebody tried to put something in your drink. This could be a sister. This was destructive. This was a secret. No one was supposed to know this. You were supposed to be blind to this. This was an inspired action to do something, and now you could understand exactly what this was. Somebody was using technology to follow you, to perhaps get ahead of you wherever you were going and get you to somehow ingest something, like something in a drink. A Scorpio could be involved in this, or a Leo, a Cancer, Pisces. This could be your sign or theirs, okay? Let's get some more information. Emotional manipulation, group association, cult, or coven. So something was being manipulated here. Somebody could have, like, done something here. Some cult could have been part of this poisoning. Yeah, to make you sick. Collective. To, oh, wow. This was supposed to be a secret. You were supposed to be blind to this, but the divine said, no. That's not happening to my beautiful collective. I think not. Now the secret's coming out, because these people are going to prison where they deserve to be. This, again, could be like a gang, a cult, a coven, some sort of group that was involved in this. Yeah, there could be a feminine involved in this. That's sad. That's worry. They're going to jail. They're part of this. This could be, you could be, it was meant, okay. Somebody could have been trying to cause something. Now, this could be your energy as well. So you could be in, now, masculine or feminine. You could be in this feminine energy. You could be this Empress energy, okay? So there's something here about somebody trying to cause you some sort of issues here to break your heart. Something like that. This was to bring a tower to your life, and this was supposed to be hidden. Oh, somebody could have said something about addiction. An Empress energy being addicted to something. This is this false narrative. All right, tell me about you can't fix them. Source. Masculine. You can't fix them. Someone could be in this masculine energy. This is giving Emperor and Empress energy here. And then we have Empress again. So now we have Empress and there's something here about somebody trying to do something like put swords in your back, but God. But Source gave you a helping hand out of a situation. Now, you could be a recovering addict, or maybe you're not at all. But you could have been given like a hand by the divine in order to get out of a specific situation, in order to have these like 10 swords removed out of your back. And it's interesting because we do have the Emperor here and Empress. And it says you can't fix them. Getting exposed. Tell me about you can't fix them. Rejection, abandonment. So somebody could have tried to leave you behind, make you feel deserted. They could have been saying you were on like illicit substances and they left you behind. They could have tried to cut you out of something here. Collective, this poisoning is really, it's just standing out here in like the middle of the reading. These people could have been involved with some sort of a cult or a group or something. They could have asked the cult or a group for a helping hand to put swords in your back. To reject you, to leave you behind, to do something demonic and diabolical to you. Scorpio. There could be a Scorpio involved in something nefarious. One more, please. Toxic cords, attachments, bad habit, karmic energies. So whoever the Scorpio is, they could be involved with a Capricorn, an Aries, a Taurus, a Cancer. They could all have toxic attachments. They could have done something demonic. It could have to do with poisoning. All right, tell me about getting exposed. These karmic energies are getting exposed for something that they did to an earth angel, trying to burden you, someone who's empowered. This could have actually backfired in a way that made you empowered. So whatever they did, if they did some sort of magic or whatever kind of manipulation was done here, this actually backfired. All their burdens backfired. The truth is coming out. There's clarity now of a situation. Who's involved in something and how these people were obsessed. There could even be a mother and a father involved. This doesn't have to be your mother and father, but it could be a mother and father. They could be running from this because they were trying to set someone up. They did too much. Whatever it is, these people did too much and they're getting exposed. Now, this could be getting exposed to you. This could be already exposed to the divine. And it could be coming out in court. Somebody could be digging up dirt, trying to spy, invade your privacy, being invasive and nosy. This is all getting exposed. These stalkers, they could be exposed to you. You could see what's going on here. And the people that are, it's too obvious, is what I'm getting. So, okay, someone could have lied on you, collective, and somebody took it like somebody twisted the facts. Somebody said something. They could have invaded you through technology, hacked you, something like that, and twisted messages, emails, and then repeated these things to other people. And then now these other people are gunning for you. They're karmic energies. Somebody could have weaponized other people to come for you. I gotta turn this fan on. Hold on. You guys, I've been freezing all day. Now listen, I'm getting warm. All right. Okay. Tell me one more for getting exposed. All this dirt digging, this spying, this surveilling, the stalking, it's all being exposed as obsession, charlatan, deceptive, trickster, and fraud. Somebody could have said this about you, but someone is in so deep here, I don't think they have any other options. It's either you or them is what I'm getting. And they know they're going to prison for something if they can't dig up something on you, which is why they're spying. They could be trying to find something so that way they can be confirmation. 405. Yeah, I mean, somebody could be going to jail and they're looking for like a way out. They're trying to prove something about you so it doesn't make them look as guilty or something. I don't know. Someone could have been pulling the strings here. Obsessed. They didn't like that you were empowered, that you have had glow-ups, that you're calm and you're mindful. You're in harmony with the universe. You're not the things that they are saying about you. But again, someone could have said something about you and twisted it in a way so that way these people would have an issue with you. So they weaponized these people to come for you so they didn't have to. This has to be, like, there has to be something here, a component when it comes to money, because, you know, I've been doing these readings a long time, you guys, and these things don't really happen unless somebody's trying to get some sort of money. Tell me about getting exposed. What is getting exposed besides this dirt digging? A pretentious, superficial, bragging individual. They were bragging about you. They were obsessed with you. Bragging about an earth angel. Trying to send a whole bunch of drama your way. This was an emperor that's now being forced to walk away. These karmic energies are being forced to walk away from all these burdens. Narcissist. A narcissist wanted you to be in lack, poverty, struggle. Or now they're going to be in poverty. If they can't dig up dirt on you, they're going to be in poverty and in prison. This narcissist who says, I'm never wrong. Okay, there you have it. There's a narcissist here that has been gunning for you. They've been trying to create a lot of burdens for you. They've put 10 swords in your back. They abandoned you. They could have even poisoned you, their wish fulfillment was to cause you to be game over, okay? But you were divinely guided through this. You now are being made aware by the divine of these secrets, of who was behind these towers, this destruction. This person who says, I'm never wrong. So somebody here has been telling people some BS, bragging about something that's not true. This person is deceptive. They're a trickster. They're a fraud. They could have done this in order to get others to dig up dirt on you. They worked really hard at this. And they keep saying, I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong. And they thought they were right about something, but they're wrong. That's all there is to it. They're wrong. And they're too narcissistic to be able to look at the truth and be like, oh, I messed up. Yeah, you messed up. And the more you try to deny all this, the more damage you're causing for yourself, it looks like. Yeah, see? We have no, yes, liar, and impersonation. Somebody could have even impersonated you, collective, in order to get people to come for you. Do you hear that? All these confirmations here. Okay, so yeah, this narcissist is saying, I'm never wrong. They're even lying. They could have impersonated you somehow, trying to make it look like you were somebody that you were not. They could have even been doing some sort of dirt digging here. and pretended to be you to talk to people to get information and be like, oh, hi, this is Sophia. How are you today? It was really nice getting together with you the other day. And the person could be like, excuse me, what? I mean, they could be pretending to be you, acting like you're involved with something, someone giving you money for promiscuity. Somebody's saying that you're promiscuous, that you're a WHORE, but you're really sweet, compassionate, and innocent of whatever it is these people are trying to do. They try to impersonate you to make you look like a streetwalker. Somebody's obsessed with this. It's because they want your blessings. Tell me about tea time. What do we need to know about this? They're in regret. An Aquarius could be involved. You could be finding out something about an Aquarius. An Aquarius could be going to jail. They could be regretful for something they did. They're still waiting for their ships to come in. They could have even bribed people to do this, to do something here. To say you're a WHORE. They could have given people money. Wow, this is the piping hot tea here. They gave someone some money to try to make you look like you were something that you're not. Someone could have even gone to court and testified. Yeah, and you're over here by yourself in peace and harmony. Someone could have bribed someone to isolate you, to abandon you. Somebody could have said you were part of the sidewalk gang here. So a streetwalker, in order to get someone to abandon you. But you're just a peaceful, loving person who's calm and in harmony with the universe. I don't know who this person is that's doing this, collective, but you're going to know this is just disgusting. Somebody has it, like somebody really has like a HRARDON for you. Yeah, we have supreme beings. So you're over here in harmony with the universe and God, the divine creator. And someone's over here calling you a WHORE. They're lying. You're sweet, caring, compassionate, innocent. This person is just, ew. Yeah, they're in cahoots with some sort of dark alliance. You think? All right. Let's find out more about this false person. Tell me about this false person. A lover. This is the second card for lover that's came out here. This lover could be an energy vampire. They could do magic. They could have been like a lot of conflict. You could have had a lot of conflict with this person. They could be, they could have hidden their true character and who they are. They could have hidden the fact that they do magic. Yeah, so we have fraud, rebirth, upgrade. So their magic just, because it was like, yeah, their magic backfired and you're having some sort of transformation here. Somebody could have been doing magic in order to set you up for a fraud. Or there's something here about insurance fraud and a lover. This person could be an Aquarius. Just the justice system here has already ripped this person's mask off. This is going to happen. Something's going to happen publicly here. Something about your blessings. I wonder who this Aquarius is. We have beta, friendly, helpful, non-confrontational, and reliable. Somebody could have been trying to say you were a fraud. Because you are a Sigma with spiritual gifts. Fearless, strong, silent, mysterious, independent, and intelligent. With spiritual gifts. You're this friendly, helpful, non-confrontational Sigma who's sweet, caring, compassionate. Like, this is crazy. I don't know who did this, but it's clear they don't know you, collective. They do not know you. They have no idea who you are. And again, it goes back to like what I was saying in the beginning of this message. Like, you might not go around like telling people like, oh, I have spiritual gifts, or, you know, I talk to the divine, or I get divine messages, blah, 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 right? Like, so these people, whoever they are, they have no idea who you are. Tell me about false person. Who else? We have an Aquarius false person here. Somebody that is supposed to unconditionally love you. So that whoever this person is that's supposed to unconditionally love you is this false person. They could have Aquarius somewhere in their chart significant. Like they could be an Aquarius rising or sun, moon. One of the two. Access. Access. Somebody could have fraudulently accessed something here that was yours. And now they're trying to cover this up because it's fraud. This person could have pretended or impersonated you in order to do this fraud. A Capricorn could be involved. Yeah, there could be a Capricorn and Gemini and an Aquarius all involved in playing some sort of mind games. Manipulation, some sort of trickery or confusion. But again, they don't know who you are. They had no idea what they were coming up against. And you don't even have to try. Now they know. They know who you are. Yeah. This was their creative idea. That they got some sort of bright idea here to play these mind games. A Gemini, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Taurus. Wow. Perhaps a Cancer and a Leo that were all disingenuous. They're all fake. They're all false. And their masks are being ripped off now because of this stupid idea they had to mess with you. Can I get one final card from this deck? Victory! Yay! Success! Collective, again. You are going to be successful and victorious over these fake, false people who lied on you, that are getting exposed. They could be going to prison and you cannot fix them. The truth is here. Clarity is here. The light is being shined on what it is these people have done to a peaceful, kind, and loving individual. You could have people popping up around you, collective, being like walking by your security system, wherever you live, and calling you names, calling you a WHORE. And you could just be like, what? People could be walking by saying things about you on your camera, and you could be like, what is going on here? This was all set up. It was all a setup. It was all part of the plan. it was to cause issues, confrontations. Yeah, somebody's guilty for this, and you could be healing and recovering from this. But because these things aren't true, it shouldn't bother you. But also because they're not true, you could just be like confused as to why somebody would do this. I mean, right? It doesn't make sense to me, but people are strange. All right, let's see. Let's just finish off here with this Kipper-ish deck. I guess we're going to use Intuitive Kev's decks through almost the entire reading. But I do love his decks, so. High Priestess. So you could be a High Priestess. You could, you know, see all the stuff that's going on. Even though they are trying to keep you blindfolded to a situation. To keep you stuck. You can still see. You're being divinely guided. That's the part that they didn't understand. They had no idea. They couldn't account for something that they didn't believe in, right? So these people could actually believe now. They could be believers. You know, these people could be, you know, the type that, you know, posts on their social media, you know, God-fearing. They could be posting, you know, Psalms 91 and all these different Bible things, right? And then come to find out, they obviously don't live by what they say they believe in, because if they had, they would have been concerned about source and the divine. They're now being checked by the divine, by the Most High. They didn't account for your ancestors and your angels, your spirit guides to be guiding you. They didn't account for you to be able to get messages. They thought you were some addict over here. And they couldn't have been more wrong. Now these people are bound to this demonic shit that they did. A boss could be going to prison. This could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. Somebody could be born in 1988. Someone could be getting karma for trying to. This could be somebody who works with others. They had business partnerships and relationships with either friendships or work relationships. But all of these people that are involved could actually be going to prison because of this group association that they worked with. There's justice coming in. This justice could be bringing some sort of financial success as well. This boss could have to give you some money as like a fine, as well as go to prison in the future. Karma. Yeah. So this boss could be having to give you some sort of money here in the future as karma. They could also be going to prison as karma. Tell me about cut through the confusion. What else do we need to know about this poisoning? Trying to be hidden here. Someone's trying to keep this a secret. This could be this group, cult, coven that were a part of this. A divine partner could have been involved, like a soulmate. Yeah. South Node. So these people that were trying to emotionally manipulate you, cause endings, perhaps even a passing, they're all in their South Node. Yeah. They could be concerned now because they were a third party to this situation. Tell me about cutting through the confusion. What else do we need to know about this? These secrets that the collective was divinely guided through. Surprise. This could be surprising to you because you don't have any hate for anyone. You could be shocked. Someone could be born on the 14th of the month, 1988. Someone could be born on the 9th, the 11th. Somebody could be born 1950. Tell me about cut through the confusion. What else do we need to know? Earth angel. So someone's maybe surprised that you're an earth angel. Somebody could have tried to poison you, an earth angel, and nothing happened. And this was surprising to someone. They're like, no, they're an earth angel. Ah! Like, someone could be born in 1974. And again, we have 11 and 5. This could be a romantic partner. Or a friend that was a part of this. Yeah, that's in their thoughts now. Someone could be thinking about, like, they could actually have thoughts of, like, love for you now. Because you wouldn't go. You wouldn't be game over. They couldn't do this to you. Now they're looking at you like you're an anomaly. Like, but the energy of a close friend or a romantic partner or something like that, you may have known this person or been close to them. Whoever this is, they are part of this plot to make you sick. Yeah. Death magic. Karmic femme. So there's a karmic femme involved here in this plot. Someone could be born in 96 or 1964. This was a plot to make you sick, to take you out. This was supposed to remain a secret, but the divine told you. All right, tell me about you can't fix them. Conflict and Ice King. So this older masculine here thought that they were really smart to cause some sort of conflict. This person could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius who had like an inspired idea to do something here that was demonic. This person could have worked with a Scorpio or a Capricorn. Tell me about you can't fix them. Somebody could be born in 1942 or 1952, be 42 or 55. Somebody here was working to do something to your social status. They were doing this to somebody who is divine, causing conflict. And you're over here with Source. Yeah. So we have love offer and bliss. One more. What is up with this love offer? Community. So, yeah, someone here was trying to cause some sort of conflict between you and a community. This could have been a karmic feminine that was involved, along with a masculine. Again, some sort of situation here when it comes to sending love offers your way. So you can know who's involved in this. Whoever abandoned you, or like you could feel like this person left you for DEAD, okay? Whoever did this is very much involved in this situation, okay? So if somebody just like, disappeared on you, like this could be, let's just use mother or father. You could have a mother and father that all of a sudden disappeared. Like you were a non-factor. It's like you just didn't exist anymore. These people are very much involved. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Cut the deck and we have priest and priestess. Wow. Can I get one more, please, for You Can't Fix Them? There could be a spiritual feminine and a religious masculine involved in this situation. One more for You Can't Fix Them. Divine masculine gift. 117. Someone could be born January 17th. 711. 711. Someone could be born on the 1st or the 17th. There's something here about a divine masculine. What else we need to know about this divine masculine and this gift? Where does this fit into this situation? Thief and hello. Interesting. I'm not sure what this is. I mean, obviously, thief and hello. Somebody could be coming in and trying to give you a gift and then take something from you, or I don't know, but there's a divine masculine here. Somebody could be 43. Something could have happened in 2024. Something about 2017 to 2024. A blonde hair, blue-eyed individual. Relationship. Somebody could have tried to take a relationship that was a divine union. You could have had a divine masculine that you loved, that gave you a love offer, and somebody tried to mess that up. They tried to take this from you. But this relationship was, this was a divine masculine. Can I get one more, please, for this? I'm a little confused. What's up with this divine masculine gift? Priest and mature woman. I'm even more confused than I was before. Jealousy, there we go. Okay, now I get it. There's a mature woman here who was jealous and envious, collective, of your relationship with a divine masculine. They were jealous of the fact that you have gifts. So they wanted to take this. There could even be a new relationship that came in, and it was a love offer that was your divine masculine. This person wanted them to abandon you. They wanted to take this person. This was part of this 10 swords in your back. Tell me about You Can't Fix Them. One more. Voodoo. So somebody was doing voodoo to put 10 swords in your back. This could have been at your job. This could have been, somebody could have been attacking your health, your job. Somebody could have went to this person and said, oh, you don't want to be with the collective. You know, they are a streetwalker. They're a thief. They're, you can't fix them. They're an addict. They could have even said, you do voodoo. They could have said, oh, you're going to take some sort of money from them. But this was your divine union. You were an empress, and this person would have been your emperor. There could be a Capricorn involved. An Aries. This was all part of these 10 swords in your back. Something about a doctor. Somebody could have moved forward on doing something with a doctor. This was something karmic. They could have said someone had bad habits and they needed a doctor. They could have said something about your mental state. All right, tell me, okay, I'll take one more. Awakening. So you could be awakening to this situation, that what these people did, because what they did is truly sick. The truth is coming out. You're awakening to this truth. Tell me about getting exposed. This dirt digging, their lies saying you were fraud, you were broke, that you're pretentious, you're a streetwalker. All this stuff was a lie about a rising star. So somebody didn't like the fact that you were a rising star. You could be in the public eye. This person, whoever these people are, they didn't want you to be seen. Yeah, this fall, you've been protected from this false narrative. So whatever these people did, they were trying to lie on a rising star. But you are protected. Somebody can be born in 1977, 89, or 93. So you could be awakening to all this now. You could be shocked that people are saying the things that they're saying about you. Tell me more about getting exposed. So this false narrative is getting exposed. And they're having to move on. Someone has to move on from this once and for all because it's exposed. Someone could be born in 1960. Tell me more. Yeah, so someone was lusting after perhaps causing you some sort of emotional pain. But again, you're protected and you're going to have to move. They're going to have to move on from this, from breaking your heart. This could be constant betrayals. Somebody was literally lusting after these betrayals. Enjoying lying, being a fraud, a trickster. Yeah, someone has to move on because they're getting a message. And this isn't a good message. Look at this guy, looks like the same person. Jaundice, yellow. Somebody could be sick. Someone could be getting a message about being sick from an STD or something. Tell me about tea time. Abandonment. So yeah, these people have to abandon the idea here of constantly effing with you. Somebody can be born in 1982 in July. Endings. Yeah. So this message that's coming in for this person that's lusting after causing you problems, they're going to have to move on and abandon whatever this is here, and it's a final ending here. One more, please. Achievement. So I'm really getting that you made it through this, collective. This is going to be your number one achievement going through this. You're going to be victorious, successful, making it through this, making it through all these horrible things that were said about you, all this stalking and spying, all these false people playing mind games with you to keep you, like, you're balanced. You're a balanced starseed. You achieved this because you are balanced. One more for a false person. Trusted. You can be trusted. I don't know if your family was involved in this collective, but if your family knew about this and they did not tell you, they are just as much culpable as everyone else that's involved. You could have family that's involved. If so, check out yesterday's reading. Something about a mother and sister in the title. If you have a mother and sister, it might be significant to you. All right, tell me more about this false person. Love spell. There could be somebody here you trusted that did something here when it comes to some sort of magic, some sort of love spell. Somebody could be doing like come F me spells, manipulation. Yeah, so somebody could have been manipulating stuff here. Somebody you trusted could have been manipulating love situations, which is abuse. Yeah, these were confusion, illusion, manipulations, and magic to have you ABUSED. They were spinning false narratives about you to cause confusion and illusions about who you are. This was manipulation. They could have been doing this to your relationships. They could have been doing this under the guise of, oh, I love the collective. I just want what's best for the collective. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, they're cooking up some sort of something to put in your drink that they want to keep hidden. They want to keep it a secret. I'm getting everything that they said was a lie. One last card for a false person. Yeah. RIP. Transition. Whatever they were cooking up here, collective, it was meant to have you transition. Somebody can be born on the 19th of the month. Hoo-wee. On the bottom of the deck. What they don't see, what you don't see, is the legal system is already involved because of this toxic drink thing they wanted to do here. They're concerned. They're concerned about legal issues now. They have to walk away. Yeah. Somebody here might be able to see behind the veil. They could be seeing, oh, shoot. I messed up. We have third party, real love, and animosity and health concern. So, destruction, high honor, ancestors, and abundance. They were trying to cause some destruction for someone who's in high honor. But your ancestors that left you some money were like, no, I don't think so. This person had animosity for you because your ancestors loved you and left you something. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to leave this here. This reading has gone really long. So I'm going to leave this here. I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me know if this resonated for you in the comments, okay? Also, like the video. It does help get these messages out to others that need them as well. So please do that. And if you guys would like to be part of the family, go ahead and subscribe. It is free. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I love you. Bye.